I'm back again, but I'm back for real this time. I'm working from home full time. That's why I'm in my shitty basement. Uh, I'm freelancing full time, providing CAD design to local businesses, starting local, working my way out. Bit of a learning experience, and I've been distracted with that lately. But um, the most exciting thing is I can dedicate more time to solo prototype. And I had a couple projects in mind to start with, but having a conversation with my 10-year-old son, who's turning 11 next month, and he said that he wanted a drone racing party like I used to do. Little solo prototype lore there, but I used to do, if I can hold it the right way, I used to do drone racing parties. Don't call that number. I don't know whose it is now, but I used to do drone racing parties. I did a total of two of them because both of them landed on my kids' birthdays, who were much younger then. But I took it as a sign that it was hard to get those clients. It was hard to figure out how much to charge for that business. And I just didn't have the dedication to it to figure out those problems. But the couple I did, I got great feedback. Let me show you one of the drones. I have a case of drones, and each one is, they call them like a tiny whoop, but this is actually kind of a crappy tiny whoop. But I went with durable and less likely to break because it's kids flying them and they crash them and they do stuff like that to them. It was always a struggle to get, especially young kids, but honestly anybody, to learn how to fly a drone with no experience. It takes a little finesse, especially since these don't have much power and they're pretty heavy. So to stay afloat, you have to really know, you have to get a feel for the throttle control, basically. You have to predict where it's going so that like the momentum doesn't, whatever. Anyways, so he wanted to have a drone party, and I was excited, honestly. I was kind of pumped because I still have all this stuff with it. If you're not familiar, you use one of these. Well, this is an example of the type that you can use. But you wear it on your face. It looks a little goofy, but it's fun because there's a TV, and the TV gives you a live stream of, first-person view of the drone, and it's fun to fly. But when I did those two parties, I had the thought, I should have done cars instead of drones because the like a car, everybody knows what to do. Also, the drones, the battery life is like 5 minutes tops, so it was like pretty daunting to get everybody set up and ready to fly, but beg them not to fly yet, and then go 3, 2, 1, everybody go, and then it's just chaos, and I'm running around flipping over drones, and they're breaking, and it was still a fun time though. But with cars, the battery life is more like a half hour, and everybody will know how to use it right away. So for his birthday party, I wanted to do cars because he tried to fly the drone a little bit. He could do it, but it would be too much for somebody to, like, it takes like 3 batteries to figure out what you're doing, and by that time a couple of them have broken, and I'm trying to keep batteries charged. They use these little batteries. So I have this old project. This was like a standalone camera that I came up with. Well, I didn't come up with it. This is an existing camera inside here. Hold on, let me untangle the antenna. So inside there is a little camera. This is actually a different module, which I'm going to talk about in a second. A battery, and one of these USB-C lithium battery charging circuits, all packed in this little box. And then I tried to make a lid that would protect the antenna. But problems with this design. I never really finished it. I need an on-off switch. I have to like take it apart and unplug it. That's annoying. So I have 4 more of these, 4 batteries, a bunch of micro switches, and more cameras. This camera is actually a smaller one than the one that's inside here. Slightly smaller. So, I'm gonna package it all up. Something like this again. I'm gonna start over, and I'm gonna make this case again 3D printable, and I'm gonna provide a way to have a switch and hopefully never have to open it. There's a little button on top of the camera for changing the channel. I don't know if I'm gonna leave access for that or not, because well, yeah, I probably should. Because for my case, I'm gonna have 4 of these, and I'm gonna run them all at the same time, so that 4 of him and 3 of his friends, or 4 of his friends, can all race around the yard at the same time. Oh, I forgot to show you the car. These, I bought 4 of these. They're not great, but it's like 25 bucks on Amazon, and it seems like they go fast enough. I think it said like 12 miles an hour. So should get the job done. They said they're durable and they are faster than a lot of the other ones in the same price point. So I think it'll be a fun project. It'll get me back into making more content like this and sharing with you guys the files that I make. And maybe if you're interested in making something like this, to where you can just take a camera module and stick it on top of a RC car and race it in first person view, I'll tell you how to make one if you want to know. And if you just want to buy one, I was considering that as an option too, but I don't really know how to handle that part of it, but definitely thinking about it. So anyways, that was a very long way to say I'm back. I'm making content again, and I hope you guys like hearing from me more. If not, unsubscribe. Also, I would appreciate your thoughts on what you think of this format, where I'm just sort of hanging out and telling you what I'm working on right now. I overthink the shit out of making a video, and I just want to hit record, yap a little bit about what I'm doing, and publish it. I'll get better at it, I promise.